Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be drawing a fictional character from my story with you. My character is a witch and a seeress, meaning that she can summon her dead eye that her sister took from her and see the world of the dead with it. Cute, I know. Anyway, I'm going to start with drawing a quick sketch with a mechanical 0.5mm 2B pencil. As you can see, I'm sketching on my lap, and that's because that's the only position that I'm comfortable with when I'm sketching. Don't ask me why, that's just how it is. Okay, as you can see here, I'm trying to figure out how to draw the hand that she's going to be holding the eyeball with. I always do a pre-sketch of characters' hands, and I also look at my own hand while I'm drawing. You can also probably already tell that I didn't draw any grid when I started drawing or try to measure the exact human proportions. I don't find it very helpful or necessary. I'm giving her long bell sleeves because I want the whole thing to look dynamic, just like her hair. She also has a moon hairpiece in her hair because she's also kind of a goddess of the night, in a way. Now I'm going to be placing the finished sketch on the light screen and tracing it on the Fabriano watercolor paper. I always use this paper for this kind of art because it's very smooth and absorbent due to cotton content and being hot pressed. Probably. I pinned the picture in place with the watercolor paper, and I also move it slightly to the side so the character is in the middle. I will be mostly using Sakura Pigma micron and brush pens. Most people don't use light screens and prefer to draw with ink straight on the sketch, but I think that this method is much cleaner and also allows you to keep the original sketch, which can be useful. There's also no stress about drawing something wrong in ink, because you can always make another copy, which makes the whole process slightly more relaxing. As you can see here, I occasionally turn off the light screen, just to make sure that everything looks just like I want it to. Now it's time for watercolors. I will be using Van Gogh watercolors and some metallic ones in the small tin over there that I bought on Etsy. First, I use the dropper and wait for water to soften them. In the meantime, I will be using the brush pen to fill in the blacks, like the black hole behind her. Yes, as you can see here, I've made a mistake and accidentally made her dress black. I will edit it out on the computer, but the physical copy will have to stay like this. Stuff happens. Once the black hole behind her is finally black, I move to coloring. I want the hole to be representing the world of the dead, and to have this turquoise blue glow around it. It's also Ezili's, my character's, signature color, just like silver. Because it glows blue, I will also have to paint this glow on my character, so it looks consistent. As you can hopefully tell, she has a dark skin. Her name, Ezili, is a pretty interesting story. There's this painting of Holy Mary in Poland called Matka Boska Częstochowska, and she's depicted as a black woman with a cut on her face. And holding baby Jesus, as usual. Polish soldiers took this painting to Haiti, And the locals liked it so much that they created a voodoo goddess, Ezili Dantor, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, based on the painting. She's often depicted as a black woman holding a baby and a knife. I think it's pretty interesting. For her hair, I think I used a mix of cool-toned browns and purples. I've made the eyeball drip blood, but in retrospect I wish that I've made it drip some black substance maybe, so it looks a little weirder and perhaps more original. Maybe I'll do it next time. I'm using diluted black, maybe also mixed with some blues, for the dress shading. I'm using a glittery blue color around the black hole. And now I will be covering the dress in a silvery paint from the Van Gogh palette. I want the painting to look a bit ethereal. I want the paper to be quite wet, so the background blends nicely. Now I add some deep turquoise and ultramarine, so the painting doesn't look too bland and boring. Also to add some depth and contrast to it. Standing up this time, I add the last finishing touches. I'm trying to give the black hole the feeling of movement, like it's spinning or something. Time for a crappy signature. And here is the end result. I have to say, I think I'm quite happy with it. I hope that you guys enjoyed painting with me. This was my first video on this channel and I certainly had a lot of fun. I am planning to post much more content like this. I also do a lot of other kinds of art like oil painting, sewing, flower art and much more. So if you're interested in any of that, please subscribe to my channel and see you in the next video. Bye!